Hi, Patrice here. One of these days, I'm gonna come to do this video and I'm just gonna hit record and I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna be like blah, 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 blah. And it's not gonna take me like a half an hour. Oh my God, like goodness gracious. I literally set everything up and I sit here and I might hit record and then I'm just like, and I don't know, it's scary. It's very scary, but I'm moving forward, even in fear. And like my shirt, this shirt, you can't see it. There we go, a little bit. But anyway, it says, it's actually a song I like. It says, in oceans deep, my faith will stand. So I will call upon your name. So anyway, I was thinking about my sister, Carrie. So I am one of six. I'm the youngest of six on my father's side, right? I'm my mother's only child. And my sister, Carrie, is the youngest, or the sister that's closest to me in age. And Carrie actually, so 3 of my siblings actually passed away. My oldest, Desi, died. Oh, I hear my son in the background. But anyway, my oldest sister died, and my brother died, and then Carrie, my sister, the one that was closest to me, she died in 2015, actually, on my birthday too. But I was thinking about Carrie, and I was thinking about how a lot of what I love about her actually turns out to be like traits that I have too. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I think I'm gonna call like this whole series of recovery stuff, right? I'm gonna call it Recover Me, because that's what I feel like I'm doing. I'm recovering who I am at my core, and like who I was always created to be. And I'm excited about it, if you can't tell. So the thing is, I have always been a bit of I want to say a bit of a shadow of myself, because of how I was raised and all. And it all makes sense, but I don't need to carry those behaviors and all any longer. So it's like, okay, I'm free now. I can totally be authentic. I can completely be me now. And that's exciting, because my sister, she had no problem being who she is. Okay. My sister, she was so funny, because she was the type of person that said what she, needed to say at any given moment. And she was just fine with it. And it was like, it very endearing, because it's like, oh, that's Carrie, and she would cuss you out if she needed to, if she felt like she needed to. But for instance, one time we was at a cookout, and we was at a cookout at my aunt's house, and the guy, they had a DJ, and he was playing this music so loud. It was like unreasonable. Okay. And so the song that was on at the time was, I think that's Earth, Wind and Fire, where it says, the reasons that we're here. And so the song is playing way too loud. And there were some older people sitting outside and all with us. And so we're all sitting there and we're all looking at each other. And the older people were thinking, we heard the older people saying, oh, that music is way too loud. I think we should just go, because, the young people probably like it that way. And, and I'm looking at my sister and I'm counting down in my head. I'm like 5, 4, 3, because I know she about to go get up and go to the DJ and tell him that music is too loud, right? So sure enough, she got up, and eventually when we got to like stood online to get food, the DJ comes over to me and he says, "Is that your sister?" And I said, "Yeah, what she do?" And he was like, "She came over to me and she was like, you need to turn that music down. That is way too loud." And so the the man was like, "No, it's not too loud. It's his voice. He has a real high voice." Because the man at that point was on the part where he's like, "Do do do." And so my sister says, "Listen, I play that song at home all the time and it is never that loud, okay?" And so she was like, "You need to turn it down because you're making people mad and it's too much." And so he turned that music down. And so that's the type of person my sister is. I say is because I feel like, yeah, she's not here anymore, but she's still living. She in heaven. She good. So I love that. I love a person. I love knowing what I'm getting in a person. I hate undercover, like that covert kind of that, and I smell it. I see it. I'm stuttering, but anyway, yeah, I see that. You know, I may not say it, but I see it, and I hate it. I can't stand, like, be who you are. Don't try to fake like you something that you ain't. And you know, I hate that. So even when a person is a complete jerk, right? I can deal with that better than somebody trying to pretend like they're kind and nice and sweet when they are in the background, like scheming and, you know, doing all kinds of dirt. And I don't like that at all. I can't stand that type of personality. So my sister has always been someone that I have really looked up to because of who she is and how she is, and just very honest and not brutal in her honesty, but just honest. And I appreciate that. And she was as honest with herself as she is with you. And that's how I want to be, you know. And I'm learning one time my other sister, my now oldest living sister, she was going off on somebody else. And I was like, you being a little too much right there. That's a little too much. And so it was interesting because I said to her, you know, I think that when it's okay, it's one thing to be honest, but I don't think you should be brutally honest with others. And I said, I'm honest with others, but not brutally so, because when you're brutally honest with others, all they hear is the brutality. They don't hear what you're saying. They hear that you're being mean to them. And I was like, I'm only brutally honest with myself. And as soon as I said that out of my mouth to my sister, I heard God say, "And why would you be like that with yourself?" I was like, oh, yeah, okay. And so that was like the beginning of God teaching me about this inner critic, this voice inside, and that is brutal, you know, to me, and says all these just nasty, mean things. And I was thinking about that, and I was like, wow, yeah. So I'm on this this journey of self-love, recovering me, and I wrote down, somebody said, I don't know where, I'm always listening to books, talking to people, and somebody said, be your own best friend. And I was thinking to myself, yeah, because the things that I say to myself, I would never say to somebody who ain't my friend, let alone a friend, you know? So I'm wanting to do that for myself, and it's fun. It's on a like psychology actually level. It's very interesting and very intriguing to me, but it's jacked up. Like the stuff I say to myself, I'm like, oh my God, why are you so mean? But I get it. It's because of how I was raised. I get it totally, because a lot of things were said to me that were just not right and just mean, and some even in a real backhanded kind of way. Oh, it was just crazy. Like, I remember my mother would say things about one time she's like, "Ooh, you look at you, your skin is nasty, just like your father's." And anything like my father was bad. But anyway, I was in puberty. I was like, I was breaking out. I was in puberty. So, and my father didn't actually even have bad skin. But so a lot of, I would have these thoughts in my head, and I carried them on, forever. Like, just all kinds of crazy things. More will come out in time, but as far as stories. But I'm getting rid of those voices and telling them voices to just shut up, okay? Because I'm in charge now, and we ain't doing this no more, because it's lies anyway. So that's it for this video. I'm gonna wrap it up now. But if you like what you're seeing in my Recover Me series, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.